Hello, we're back. Trying again with Nurgle. And we're against human, and this, is this a team we already played? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, they've gone quite bashy. They're one thrower down, but they've got their better thrower in. Okay, pretty solid team, honestly. How are the results going? Almost as bad as us. Oh, they've got the higher team value. Hooray! Only by 10 though, so it doesn't really count. Yeah, interesting. 5 reroll. Okay, it's the 5 rerolls. Oh, he's missing this guy and this guy. So he's down to 12. Is it just 2 guys? Yeah. I kind of want to take a babe just because, I don't know, we could use the inducements, but I am not going to. I guess they won't be, Oh, hang on, we've got 60k, okay. Oh, maybe their team value is higher than I thought because of the extra... No, they don't need to bring anybody in. I don't know. So babe, or... How much is the chainsaw guy? Oh, he's quite expensive. Yeah, we'll just babe it up. With this team, you're always in danger of losing some guys, so... I don't necessarily want to dip into our 80k. Necessarily. Alright, we don't have the home field advantage. I'm still not sure why they took out the stadium improvements. It feels a bit of a pity. I don't know if does the old Elf Turf and Astrogranite still... I haven't seen any pictures with either of those, so I'm assuming you can't get those anymore. Either, even just for cosmetics, which is a bit sad. We're gonna go on... offense. His team's not really a grab the ball team. His team is a bash your head team. So let's see if we can get the jump on that. We're going to try and attack with a team that is basically an attacking team. I suppose they're not bad at defending, theoretically, due to the disturbing presence and whatnot as well, but... yeah, this is the plan. How far are we from... Oh, we're quite a long way. Oh boy, I gotta wake up. We're quite a long way from getting the old next skill for Hobnob. Yeah, I don't think we're planning anything, so, yeah, alright. That setup looks pretty sensible. Neither of you are particularly close still, because we never get any SPP during the games, unfortunately. Do we want to get a bit weak? I think we try and get a beast hit if we can. So we're going to pop you over here. You're helping with that as well. Maybe we should put somebody else in the middle in case one of these blocks fails. We'll pop you in the middle, and then we'll try and pop this guy up front with our Mighty Blow. You can hang back. You can hang back. Okay, yeah, I think I'm alright with that. Yeah, just try and leverage our Mighty Blow as much as we can. Much as I like to move him around. There's not really an idyllic place for him to go. Oh, he's got kick. Okay. tempted to try and get the Chaos Warrior under that. No, we'll just get you. Will be boring. Oh, we rolled a 5, you would have caught it. Which would have been kind of cool. Alright, so that is quite nice. So that means we can kind of get into a safer position before we start doing other things. Okay, not starting with the traditional dub skull, which is unsettling. I think we'll leave you there. Keep it wide. Makes sense to actually block with the beast and leave the warrior free. Stun, stun. Am I okay with where everybody is? I think I am for the moment. So we'll attempt this, and this is where it goes horribly wrong usually. No, we actually knocked him over. Sweet. Oh, this is an unusually good start. How aggressive Apo is he going to do here? It's a tricky one. He's got a 12th man, so I think he's going to let it go. So I can't protect this guy as well as I'd like, but he doesn't have guard. So if we pop him in here, then he's at least only looking at 1 dice. If he decides to go for him, which I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Okay. Well, we got this guy here, so... Whew. Okay, we saved that for the right time. See, so much of this game is like hitting the good rolls at the right time or the wrong time. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we could consider fouling stuff now. Interesting. Now, his record is not... Now, obviously, our record is terrible. So I'm not saying this to be mean, but what I was going to say was his record's not great, which worries me that if things start to go poorly, that we'll get like a concede or something. We've been very concede heavy. So crossing our fingers that that's not the case. The somewhat pathetic 2 games that we've actually won, both people conceded because it's looked not ideal. I don't know that either of them were out of the game yet, but the fact that they conceded makes me think they probably were, because they probably would have given up anyway. Okay. It's a bold move. I guess it lets him through, although it doesn't let him... Okay, never mind. He's not coming through. I thought maybe he'd try and, like, put somebody behind us. Maybe he'll put the dodge guy behind us. Nope. Just sounding the retreat. So I think we put Chaos Warriors on guys now. He's got 5 rerolls, so I expect he'll reroll that. Nope. Okay. So yeah, I think we are going to put some warriors on some people. Make things kind of... make it awkward for him to escape, you know? Oh, you know, that would be a good place for him. I mean, we're probably going to try and hit this guy. Yeah. But still. Get that guy in there for the guard. I dig that. Oh, that's bad. I think I'm going to re-roll under these circumstances. Well, that didn't work out, did it? We'll just stick him in here. I don't want our guy to injure himself, you know? Just trying to make this as awkward as possible for him. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. So he can kind of gang up on us and block some of our guys down potentially, but it's not going to be easy. Probably his best bet is to bring 2 guys in here. Stand this guy up, knock that guy, but even then, he's committed so many guys to knock down 1 guy, you know? I should stop saying guys. I don't like that I used the early reroll. Was that going to be a 2? I think that was going to be a 2 dice against. Is he going to 2 dice against the other warrior on the edge there? Oh wow, okay. I mean, that's unfortunate, but honestly it might be saving him from... Because he's doing 2 red dice. No guarantees that any of that... Like, that's not like that was a good block that was likely to be, you know, to do him favors. It might have done, but I don't know what the odds are on that, actually. I know 2 dice against blocks aren't bad if you've got block and they don't have block, because you're just avoiding... You're just trying to avoid a skull, right? So you're just trying to avoid 1s on 2 dice. Wow, okay. This is impressive. Again, like I stress with these, that these aren't optimal blocks that he's losing here. It would have been worse had he have brought people in and then that being the case, but... Wow, what a turn. I mean, if he takes this guy out, then honestly, it'll be a pretty good turn. Despite all the other stuff. I think at this level of where my team's at, I think honestly, having all my guys based and standing your guys up next to my guys isn't a terrible idea. We've only got 2 rerolls. He's kind of playing like an armor value 7 team. And I don't think he necessarily needs to. Like, I would stand all these guys up. I mean, it's risky because they're next to Mighty Blow, sure. I mean, that's fair. I think we're going to stay here. Can I make the ball relatively safe before I block with the beast? Probably. I have to remember that these guys are all attached to the beast, but if he has a moment, then suddenly that might change. Let's bring the ball up to here. So go after their kicker. Might be better off doing the beast block first here. Okay, what we'll do is this. And then this. Wow. Okay, he's really upped his game. And then we'll just pull inside here. I guess we'll base another dude. Kinda leaves us open here. So... oh, I could foul. Do I start fouling linemen? How many... he's down 2. Not yet. If we can get another one out, we might start fouling. I probably should be fouling. It's our wrestle guy there, that's my excuse. I'm gonna be honest, this guy has rolled horrifically badly. I mean, really, really badly. Alright. As things are relatively safe, I guess we do this one first. I guess we'll go for this guy. Because everything's working today. Okay. I don't have to feel so bad now. Guess we're gonna do this thing. It's just... it's not in my nature normally, but... okay. It didn't work, but it didn't sort of cause us issues either, so... guess we'll call that a win. I'd have felt bad if he fell over straight away. So this makes sense, although it doesn't make sense, you want to move somebody else. I think I would move the blodger in here, and then blitz. If you're going to put an assist in, because he could have just come in from that angle, right? Yeah, I mean, this is very much what normally happens to us. And when I say normally, I just mean our experience with this team thus far, not all the time. I mean, normally we do okay. This team has just had a bit of a rough run. It's not worth it, yeah. Well. Alright, alright. Follow. Let's see. I guess we won't be fouling this turn. We gotta try and play a little bit sensibly. Alright, alright. Bit disappointing. You know what? We're gonna follow up on that. Uh-oh. Now we've actually got to form a cage and everything because, we can't rely on the beast to hold position. So we'll come up here. You know what? He should actually go there instead. Whoa. He should actually go there instead. And then if this guy hangs here, bring the ball in here. And I'm not going to say it's completely safe, but it ain't bad. And I believe we might still have a blitz. So we'll just take it here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave them back there to have somebody for the beast. Of course, this guy's coming back next turn, so I probably didn't need to do that, but keeps our shape a little bit. We can only do what we can do, right? So far, not too bad. Looks like he's actually going to make a bit of a play here. I mean, at some point it makes sense for him to... Okay, he's making a play over here, though, not on the ball, so that's something. He's not had much luck. The best thing he's had was stunning this guy, really. Are we going to go back to the 2 dice against blocks? Playing a very sort of passive kind of defense on the whole, but sort of not fully committing to it, like over here it's not. It's like a bit of half and half. Wow, every time he's tried to block a Chaos Warrior he's got foul appearance. It's crazy. I mean, it's a good... It can be a good skill when it works, but it's not that good. You think it was like a 2+ not to hit rather than a 2+ to hit. Oh, he got it. It was all his troubles were worth taking. Finally gets one. And suddenly he's in on the ball. On the plus side, we do have this wrestle guy here who might be able to help. Now he's got his confidence back. Now we've got to actually be a little careful. Okay, you... I'm not seeing a perfect place for you yet. I don't know if that's sensible. Okay, I guess we'll do this first. Okay, so not the best result, but not the worst result. I guess we can put him onto here. And, you know what, we'll stay. And then we will attempt to hit this guy. Excellent. Good decision. I don't think you can get that far, can you? No. We're a bit out in the middle of nowhere. I guess we'll move him up to the ball. Cover ourselves a little bit that way. Stay. Stay. Need to try and move into a position from which we feel comfortable to get in the end zone, ideally, next turn, so that we don't have to try and make that happen the turn after. It's been kind of a slow push. I think we should be able to do it. We'll see. A lot of his players are unconnected, so he can kind of make something of a return. But obviously these guys are all coming back around this way, so it kind of depends on how much he solidifies this area. Because we'll probably just attempt to move up into here. If everything goes wrong, we're still technically in scoring range. I think if we don't score, I'll feel like we've done a pretty bad job, considering how the half's gone. Yeah, I guess the tricky thing for him is if he tries to cover... Like, it's hard for him to cover the middle and both sides under the current circumstances. He's kind of covered this side, in fairness. Okay, a push there is nice, because it means we don't have to use the blitz to get this guy off. Okay, that dodge was good for him, because I was going to knock that guy down. Or I was going to try and knock that guy down. Okay, he did back off though, so we don't have to remove him in quite the same way necessarily. So I think we're trying to blitz this guy and push up into this corner. I'm gonna bring this guy through now just so we don't... In case this goes catastrophically wrong, I kinda wanna have moved the team slightly. That's a little disappointing if I'm being honest. Because now this guy can't go his extra square. In fact, who's going to come over there? Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't have any presence over there, which is not good. I think we're going to have to try and knock this guy down and this guy down. And this guy has blodge, so that's probably not happening. We can at least move him out of the way. I guess we can use the beast to kind of lock these guys in place, maybe. Yep. So we're not going as far to the wing as I'd hoped. But I suppose we are at least on that side of the field. I'd much prefer to have it a bit better blocked off than this, though. Oh, I just saw what I just did. I was like, well, I better move the ball before I do that last block. What was I thinking? Oh, I still have this guy as well. I think probably this guy can't go. I can't believe I did that. I mean, I totally can. That kind of thing happens all the time, but I shouldn't have. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't ideal, and I think part of my problem was forgetting how much pace I had over here. The good news is these guys might be locked down. These guys have to dodge, or they could bring this guy in, hit here, but then this guy doesn't get around. So I don't know how many guys they can get over to block us without rolling some dice. I just wish I'd done that a bit more clean. Because what would have been better is not dodging our ball carrier. I just totally wasn't looking. But making a block with this guy while the ball carrier is there. And then this guy could have swung over here better. I mean, I don't think he'd have got very far still, because I think he was over here, but could have maybe been popped out here and useful for protecting the cage. Should always look at your ball carrier before you move them. We're in scoring range. Are we in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So we're actually at max distance right now. I don't think he can push us back any, but it means we can't really afford to... I mean, we're GFIing if we go sideways at all, we're GFIing to go in, so... we don't really want to do that. Going in with the old one dicer again, it works. He's basically been one dicing and two dice againsting. Just a pretty bold move. I think if he's not tied up, we blitz with this guy. So we just have to hope that he doesn't find a way to completely block us off, which I think it's gonna be really tricky. Because all of these guys can, in theory, be either knocked out the way or knocked down. So I think he's going to have a tough time covering, and we're not being all the way over here means we potentially can go as far as over here. So if he comes over here too much, we just go through this way instead, right? I assume maybe this guy's gonna... yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, that kind of blocks off that side unless we're willing to dodge out and blitz. Oh, actually, that's... okay, that's pretty bad. He made that work well, didn't he? Okay, I'm gonna have to have a think now. Wow, he got a lot in at the end there. So, yeah, we do have a problem now. I guess the other option is to hand off. Ah, we might be looking at a handoff here. That went poorly. I didn't expect it. I think if he hadn't have got away from the tentacles, which I was... his dodges went pretty well that turn. So I think we try this. I think we're handing off. I really wanted to score with this guy, but I don't see... I'm trying to see if there's no... Nobody's in contact in the way that I could chain push somebody into someone or something. It's just... handoff is the way. So now we just try and surround this so that if it bobbles, we have a chance for it to somehow still drop to the right guy. going to try and make it awkward for him if he tries to do anything. I mean, he can't score, so... You know what? The handoff is a 3+. The dodge is a 3+. The handoff is still the better option. Because if we... No, is it? Yeah, I think... I don't think it's a turnover if it fails and it can't... No, it's not. So, yeah, the handoff is still the better option, but, you know, the odds are that you're probably not going to still catch it. So I decided to go for the SPP, which is kind of greedy. I'll admit that. I'll freely admit that. I'm going to pop those guys there because even though we could do a front line of rotters, I don't want to get them injured. These guys are much less likely to get injured, so I'd rather do that. Alright, I'll be right back. We just tried the one foul, didn't we? We didn't get as foully as we should have done. Yeah, I'm not expecting a one-turn attempt here. I think he's I think he's set up for the riot and hope for the best. From the way he's been playing, I don't think he is probably a player that is accustomed to attempting a one-turner in this circumstance. I mean, sure, if you're Skaven or whatever. Would I attempt it? It'd be difficult against the warriors. But yeah, I think I'd attempt it, because you've got movement 8. So you've only got to go 3 squares. I don't know if I've had a 3 square one work before, you know, because obviously you've got to get pushes and whatnot, and pass, you know, your pass has to go well. But I have had... I've set them up ready to work before. I can do 3. 4 is... on the whole, a bit beyond me. Because by the time I've worked out... you know, by the time I've worked out, like, the 3rd block I need to make, I've forgotten where all the other... Like, mentally, I've forgotten where all the other players are gonna be by that point to set it up for that 4th one, and it's not easy, to be honest. It's doable, but it's not easy. In theory, Frenzy helps, but Frenzy just confuses me as well, because it's an extra step you've got to try and wrap your brain around. Okay. Digestive is going down. A bit of chain pushing, nice. Only stuns for him, which he'll be annoyed about, because getting the beast out would be huge for the second half. But that, I mean, we did a good Nurgle first half. I shouldn't have had to dodge out at the end. That's partially my bad. I think I would move up and throw to the catcher if he's got the movement for it. Oh, it doesn't matter. I think he did have the movement for it. So now can we either stop him scoring or make him score fast enough that we get the ball back again? Actually, I'll put these ones on the inside. So we did get the score with chocolate fingers, which is nice. I imagine he's going to try and run it. I think even I would try and probably run this. I say even I. I don't know why I'm saying even I. I think if I were him, I would try and score a fast one here. Even though it gives us time to try and score back against him, I mean... I think I don't want to give myself that chance. He's only one player down because he did have a sub. The nice thing is it's 2 blitzers we've got out. 2 Mighty Blow blitzers, no less. So... but I would totally still be going for the fast score. Give myself a chance, right? Alright, here we go. Oh. Okay. Well, we're not getting to the ball, but we can make things awkward for him. Oh, the beast isn't tangled up either. Nice. So I kind of want to blitz this guy, blitz him into the beast. I don't know if that makes sense there. So we're going to do the traditional, just putting a player on all his players situation, I think. We'll get you over here. Are we going to blitz you? Yeah, we're probably going to blitz you. So... that's still as far as you can go, though. I think we've got somebody on everybody we can. I guess we can pop this guy here. And I guess we'll get this guy here. I'll leave, who should I leave back? This guy, I think. And Hobnob will be coming through for the... I think I'm going to punch him inside. Keep him contained. Don't give him channels along the outside. Excellent. And I will follow just to get the pressure off him. Or should I say pressure on him? And let's see. You know what? We'll go up the middle with this guy. This is a potential weak point, but he still has to get through another line, so... I mean, I think experience-wise, we'd probably have more experience than him. Just judging from all the 1 dies and 2 dies against, like, early on in the turns, and not getting an assist instead. But at the same time, I mean, he's had a... Oh, did he? Okay, no. I'm assuming that was on purpose? He wasn't trying to get the ball first? So we wanted it on this guy. Maybe he's going to do a pass for some SPP. But this is exactly where we want the ball, because now we can concentrate on wearing down his front line. Okay. Definitely risky. So now he's got a lot of dodges or bad blocks to do. The nice thing is we've got the beast on the catcher. Okay, so I think this is so he has somebody to, like, a potential, you know, you want to keep a potential outlet. And we send this guy through, assuming he's still okay, because we want to pressure him into doing stuff. Is that out of range of you? No, so I think we blitz that guy unless something gets in our way. Okay. This is the danger of the 2 dice against. So obviously this guy is our biggest risk, so I think we gotta respect that with 2 guys on him. Because if that happens, that's real bad. I'm glad I used that guy. Let's see, there's not that many guys back here right now. I guess I'm going to leave this guy here. We should get this guy up in the mix. Maybe drop this guy back for the moment. Him getting too far forward seems risky. We'll pop this guy here. Gotta respect what's back here. I think we're just gonna try and... Yeah, no luck there. If we follow, we could get a 2 dice with a 3 dice with a beast there. Or we could get a 3 dice this way. But I'm gonna do this first, because I want this pressure. Nice. No armor break, which is unfortunate from our perspective. I was a bit worried about that. Okay. Well, the problem is we don't have anybody to cover this, but he is going to have to find a way through our team. Hey, Rick. Yes. Yeah, for sure. We got a couple of actual early casualties, which is the first time in 8 games, 9 games, whatever it's been. So a pleasant relief, and good ones too. So we were able to just slow push him up the field. So now we're just trying to keep him locked in for the second half, and maybe try and squeeze the ball off him. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the guy's had some bad luck too. His first 4 blocks were against Chaos Warriors, and he rolled this whatever you call it, not Disturbing Presence, the other one. Foul Appearance. He managed to roll a 1 on the Foul Appearance 4 times in a row to start the game, so... I mean, he's had some bad luck, but they were also all, if I remember rightly, 2 dice against blocks, so it may have been a blessing in disguise, to be honest. Okay, so he's got away from the beast, which is sad. This guy is now something we have to either deal with, or at least we need to lock him up. Oh, that blitz has only got movement 6. Okay, that's worth remembering. I think we just try and surround these 2 guys. I watched, I started watching the, War Tales or what, was it, is it called War Tales? Whatever it was called, I did start watching that video. Saw a little of the character creation and, being in the first fight, and it looks like a cool game, actually. So yeah, we're just gonna give them the old surround here. So that it's awkward to get out. Are you just gonna... Yeah, you can't reach anybody, so I think we're just gonna try and activate you. And I don't mind following there. I can't get a good hit on that guy. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to advance up some. So that we can use this guy. And then we're going to use this guy to block here. I guess we could get you up. Oh, what am I saying? We can get a hit. Or we could. If we really wanted to. I think, though, what we're going to do is try and lock him in place somewhat. Armor break is excellent there. Can you get all the way? You can, that's good. So we're going to do this, and then we're just going to get this guy all the way up onto the ball. Okay, I dig that. Just make everything he has to do really hard. Until we get a good, better engagement. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We're kind of in a nice position there. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. He's doing that so he frees up. Yeah, I see now. He can still do this now, which I expect him to do. And then I assume he's gonna... Yeah, I think I would make this block. If you're gonna run down with it... Okay, no. He's just gonna try and get away, but where is he gonna go? There's nowhere. I guess... Okay. So the ball's not gonna be safe this turn? Of course, if he knocks this guy, if he gets... Well, you know what? This guy... Out goes Hobnob, but we get this guy up and we have a 2 dice over here. Unless he gets like a good dodge away. Okay. The 1 die is after the reroll. The 1 dice have been going well. This guy probably dodge out. Probably run back. You could run him forward as a scoring up. Maybe run him forwards actually. I don't know. No, I think you run him back, otherwise... Yeah, it's not... It's 2 GFIs which I dislike, but... Nice. Okay, so you get up. We'll just keep blocking these guys in a way that makes it awkward. Gotta keep the pressure turning in a way that does not give them a good opening all of a sudden. And yeah, like, part of me wants to just, like, do a blitz here and then get this guy stood here. But I think the time for rolling some dice is upon us. Had too many games where we've been too passive. I think I'm going to risk moving this warrior forward as well. Am I? Yeah. Yeah, let's move him to here, because you know what the other thing is? This is really spreading the blue zones. The, what do you want to call them? The, disturbing presence. Alright. We'll reroll that, see if we can get a blitz. Even if it doesn't work, it's kind of okay. Because we're still applying the pressure here. And there's still no, like, easy outlets. And if he tries to hand off to, like, anybody in, like, basically this whole area, then he's in disturbing presence, which I quite like. Yeah, so that's a real problem, because this guy's disturbing presence is hitting him, and he's in 2 tackle zones. So I like the spread we've got around the field here. Okay, so he's going to try and come this way. Bad start, obviously. Yeah. It was going to happen at some point, most likely. Although, that said, in some of the games we've had lately, I've said that and it hasn't turned out to be the case. So we'll come in here for the assist. I don't think anybody else needs to move because that's all he did. See if we can block him down here. We can, which is exciting. Nope. Okay. It's not in an ideal place. Garibaldi with a... Okay. I don't mind Garibaldi getting some XP, SPP, whatever we want to call it. I'm not going to make this just because... or at least not yet. So we're going to try a blitz here and see if we can grab the ball. No. We're going to save our reroll because it's not a perfect situation for him anyway, so... I mean, he can dodge out and grab the ball, but what happens next? Like, everybody over here is down. He's only got one player that's up, and they all have to dodge out or blitz out, so... So I get the sense he's going to try and get the ball down here, which honestly could work. It is going to be in a disturbing presence, and the throw... No, you want to go here and then here. Never mind, you're good. Does it count for throwing as well? I think it does, which means this is really bad. Okay, there we go. Our skills actually worked how they're supposed to, which is nice. So we're going to pop this guy here. This goes to show just how, you know, things can potentially change though. Actually, we'll pop him here. Then we're going to try and blitz this guy off. I'll follow. And I think we'll just stand either side of the ball. You've got that locked up. We'll follow. I mean, if he gets this out, that's obviously pretty bad. Let's make it trickier. Even though I want to go hit this guy, I think this makes more sense. Oh, you know, we could... We're not going to be able to quite surf him, so we'll knock him over instead. kind of want to move this guy, but I think we need to keep this locked down. No, we're just going to leave that. Try and play this sensible. So this is tricky now. For him. He's going to have to pull off some more good dice, and even if he does, he's then going to have to pull off even better dice for the pass or whatnot. Arguably, I'd like to just be leaving 2 guys over here, but as this is his main outlet for people that are going to be hard to, you know, knock over or whatnot, I think just keeping them locked in here is worth the 3 people. Yeah, he's making plays that you don't really want to make. Okay, he just kind of let it go that time. Was this guy? No, I think this guy was still stunned last turn. Okay, I would love to lock them down. Let's see if I can. So we're doing that so that we can potentially move the beast up here? Okay, that makes me very happy. So then you come here. You come here. You grab this if you can. Yeah. We'll try at least. Okay. That is good. Yeah. We'll just leave it there, I think. Oof. So yeah, he can get to us, but he's got to dodge out of tentacles. And then he's got to dodge out of tentacles again to pick it up. Yeah, I mean, that could have worked. If he had got it down here, he could have picked it up with this guy, thrown it to this guy and been away. But we have 3 disturbing presences here and another one over here, so it would have been tough. Oh, we got the catch right. The problem for him is now that he's moved this guy back here, unless he gets this guy, yeah, he doesn't have a scoring threat now, so I don't have to worry. Excellent. So I did that to put him on the beast. Because I really want this guy to score, if we're going to choose. I guess we're going to try the handoff this turn. Try and stream it tomorrow? Okay, nice. What's happening tomorrow? I don't even know at this point. my end, but yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, like I said, I checked out the beginning of the video so far. Oh, now I want to hit with the beast. Because the beast doesn't have any SPP yet. I guess we can do this one and see how that goes. Not too exciting. Don't think I can get anybody up to the can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Theoretically, I could make it a 3 dice. Well, no. I'd rather get the SPP over here, and we might end up getting blitzed over here. It's my own fault, eh? So yeah, he can... I think he can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... He's gonna have to make a couple more bad dodges. Yeah, I guess for you it's late on in the season, isn't it, Rick? I came into the season so late that it still feels early to me. Nice. Okay, an injury would have been just not cool there. We've got a reroll, so I think we try a blitz with something. Let's see. We don't really need you to... I mean, I'm not saying I don't want you to level up at all, but... it's not a huge priority. You're on 0. Okay, we'll try a 3 dice with this guy. I don't even need anybody else in there. Oh, we could do it into this guy. Let's do that. It's a bit risky because I don't have block, but it's a 3 dice, so it's not terrible. There we go. And then I guess it makes sense to do this one. Okay, we've got a stun. Then I suppose we should make one with him as well, right? Seeing as we can. Make it a 3 dice as well, so I don't feel too silly. 4, 5, 6. One more guy here. Very nice. Okay. We've tried. Hey! Greed has been duly rewarded. I didn't even look at the his injury to know if I should feel bad or not. Good work, Chocolate Fingers. So that result always felt like it was on the cards, but I'll admit there were a couple of dodgy moments where it looked like he might get through. It's hard to cut every single thing off. There's always that outside chance. Oh, that's a nice roll. We don't honestly really need it, but... okay, this is getting a bit silly now. Viscount has got his 5th MVP. I guess we get a Mighty Blow? The more sort of tactical side of me wants to get Stand Firm, because then he's a right pain. But I don't, at the stage of where our team is at, I don't think that makes sense. We actually didn't get that many armor breaks. I think we had a high armor break to injury conversion. Yeah, look at that. 6 out of 9 resulted in more permanent things. I guess that's Mighty Blow taking effect as well, though. A few of those instances. He actually did alright for armor breaks, considering he got 25% of his. I think he got a higher armor break to block ratio. Just his ones just didn't pan into anything. And some of his were Mighty Blow, so they could have done. But yeah, that's honestly our best game so far in terms of... I mean, obviously the result is good, but the just SPP, really, really nice. Which means that we level up Viscount, which means if he dies, that's a big loss. I'd rather spread it round. Okay, do I take the double? I mean, a Blodge Warrior I suppose is good, but it's not- he's only going to use dodge for some certain things, right? He's only going to use it for staying up, he's not going to use it for dodging. We're not going to get a leader Chaos Warrior. There's no other agility. The only other agility one that I quite like for this is Diving Tackle. I really like Diving Tackle as a skill. It really surprises people when you put it on something like a warrior. You know, you just forget about it. It's not so much you see it, but then later on in the game you forget about it and you try and dodge away from him and it doesn't work. That's really tempting. If we do that, we have to make tentacles manual instead of automatic, because sometimes we might want to let them try and dodge away and get diving tackled. Or do I take the more sensible skill of Mighty Blow? Yeah, you know what? We need more removals, right? That's been our big problem, so I think spreading more Mighty Blow around the team... Obviously I could claw him first. Oh, it's difficult. Who else leveled up? I don't think I'm going to take the double. Not yet. Chocolate Fingers. We could claw him up, but then it's like, do we blitz with him or do we blitz with the Mighty Blow? And the armor value 9. Mighty Blow takes them down to 8, whereas Claw does take them down one more to 7, but Mighty Blow applies on both, and if we play against dodge teams... Are you saying that he doesn't already have tail, does he, the beast? No, he doesn't. Are you just saying... Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Mighty Blow. I think it's Mighty Blow, then Claw. But I don't think I'm going to get Mighty Blow on this Testicle first. I think I'm going to get Block first. I think... Do we get 2 Mighty Blow non-block? I feel like we're going to use a lot of rerolls. How brave am I feeling? So, yeah, I think that's the thing. I think we start getting Claw once we've got Mighty Blow, because also, then it's much more of a stated effect. It'll just be like Mighty Blow on steroids when you face the right teams. At least with Mighty Blow, it's affecting every single team. We really just need Hobnob to level up, and he's not far. Now that he got 2 casualties in that game, he's not far. So, once he levels up, I'm going to give him Claw, and then we'll give him Block. Just so we have one guy that's actually kind of scary. But I think Pestigore Chocolate Fingers might be getting Block. Oh, it's tricky. I want to be a terrible person and get Mighty Blow first again. Ah. Part of me still wants that diving tackle, and, you know, a Blodge Warrior is in theory really good, but I think it's probably blodge a lot better to get a Blodge Chaos Warrior rather than Nurgle Warrior, because on a Chaos Warrior at least you have agility 3, so you can use the dodge for movement as well as getting hit. If it was a big guy and he already had block, I might give him dodge, because that can be very, very useful. Because you want your big guys up all the time. I had a Blodge Rat Ogre one time, that he was amazing. Because he actually had the agility, or at least, I think they have agility too, but it was enough that you're like, well, you know, that's, what, 4 plus for a... is it 4 plus? No, it's 4 plus for 3, so it's 5 plus. Maybe he had something else. Maybe I gave him Break Tackle, I don't remember, but anyway, he had Blodge. And I probably gave him Break Tackle and Blodge, so the dodge helped with the Break Tackle, and he was unholy, because you couldn't escape him. Oh, I'm really dithering here. I mean, the other positive to getting him Mighty Blow on this guy as well first is that if one goes out, we have another one. I think we're gonna go like that. So I'm gonna be terrible and I'm gonna get Mighty Blow. Oh, you know what the other thing is that I didn't even think of? We need a ball. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm gonna get Sure Hands. We need a ball carrier. Am I gonna get Sure Hands? Oh boy. We got mutations as well. We could just get extra arms. Part of me wants to wait until one of them gets an agility. But if a Mighty Blow one gets agility, then we're stuck with a ball carrier with Mighty Blow. I usually do have a ball carrier. I mean, we could end up making Jammy dodge the ball carrier, though he's probably going to get tackle next. Oh, this is the longest I've dithered over such things. Can I agree on what I'm giving Viscount? I think we're giving Viscount Mighty Blow. Yeah. Right? There's nothing else. No, there's nothing there that he needs. There's nothing here. I mean, Tackle's not a terrible skill, but you're gonna only be using it sometimes, right? Most of the time you're going up against other guys that also don't have dodge. Shadowing, of course, the clear pick. Yeah, we're gonna go Mighty Blow. Let's go traditional. Let's be a dwarf. Okay, and then are we gonna get another Mighty Blow here? The problem if I give him Sure Hands, of course, is that he then is a good ball carrier, but he doesn't have any protection. I'm going to give him block. You can't use Mighty Blow unless you knock him over. And if I give him block, then if he gets a funky level, you know, it opens up our options for any of these three to get like a agility or an agility, like a double, and then we can push them to be our ball carrier. So I think I'm gonna, this way it leaves it open, gives us less times that we're going to be turning over the ball, or turning over our turn, so yeah. Okay, it took me a long time to make that decision, but in the end we went with the very boring block and Mighty Blow. Alright, so the team's looking pretty good. We do need one claw player, but honestly I don't really want it to be Viscount. Viscount, you stop getting MVPs. You're good where you are. Let's get Hobnob leveled up and get him claw. Alright, that's the only one we're doing for today. Where are we at? Yep, definitely. Thanks for hanging out, Rick. Hopefully I can get in and see you tomorrow. I've got a bit of a weird situation. Let's just stop the old YouTube. See you next time, YouTube.